Alrighty, solving the for a variable. So when you look at the formulas, let's say if I have area of a rectangle, you guys already know area is length times width, right? So sometimes in the questions, they give you the area, but they ask you to find the length. So let's say length times width equals area. So if you need to find the width, what you need to do, divide by L on both sides. So your width is area over length. So what did we do? We solve for a variable. So that's called solving for a variable. Okay? So anytime you're basically solving for a variable, you're creating a new formula, basically. This one says solve m minus n equals 5 for n. So we need to solve it for n. When we do this question, we look at a first thing, just like we did the algebra questions, like solving for a variable. Same thing we're going to follow. M minus n equals 5. And I'm solving for what? M. So m is my variable. I want to keep this. And then I'm going to see what else is next to it. Minus n. What's the opposite of minus n?
Positive.
Positive n. So I'm going to positive n here. And I'm going to positive n here. So this one cross out. I left with m here. But this side, I can't put them together. What I need to write it, 5 plus n. That's it. That's all you need to do.
Oh, okay.
So this question, they give it to you, f equals 9/5 c plus 32. So this is my variable, and then plus 32 is extra. I want to get rid of the plus 32. What do? Take away 32. So when I subtract 32, I have to subtract the other side also. So that gives me f minus 32. Good? And this side I left with the 9/5 c. But I need to get rid of the 9/5, so I'm going to multiply with 5 over 9. So crosses out, crosses out. Here I'm left with c, and then here 5 9s. So when I see that c is alone, yes, that's good. I'm done with the question. Because I need to solve for the c. Okay, makes sense? Alright, let's check it, this one. So this one says negative 2 equal 4r plus s. So in this one, so you're solving for the s. Okay? So you want to leave this alone. And then you have extra is 4r. So that's what you need to take here. So I'm going to subtract 4r here and then here. So I can write it this one, 2 minus 4r equal, the 4r cross out, just end up with the small s. So it looks like I got the s alone, so I'm pretty much done with the answer. I can write it s equal 2 minus 4r.
Wait.
Or you can write it 4r minus 2. That's right, it's negative 2. You're right. So that's negative 2 minus 4r. Or you can write it negative 4r plus or minus 2 also. Okay? You can switch that way too. Alright, so y equals mx plus b. We need to solve for the x. Okay?
Oh yeah, you have to do the opposite.
True. So here, first step, I'm going to write it one more step. Mx plus
Well, you have to
b.
do the opposite.
Yep. So since the x is right here, first I'm going to work on with the other ones, which is positive b. I'm going to subtract b here, cross it out, and then this is minus b. So it's going to get y minus b equal mx. But we want the x alone. We don't need the m. So m is times. The opposite is divide. Divide here, divide here. So the x equal y minus b over m.
Oh.
So this one, solve f plus 4 over z equals 6. We're solving for x. So first, look at the what variable you need. So that's why you need to underline. Okay, that's what I need. That's what I need to isolate. And then let's start getting rid of one by one. So the first thing I see is divide by z. So I'm going to multiply the z. So times z here, times z here. So I can get rid of the z. So I got f plus 4 equal 6z.
Or I don't know. But
Mhm.
on my screen, it looks like a.
So I see the plus 4 there. That's why you needed to take away that's 4. So the f equal 6z minus 4. So that's what it is.
I'm done.
Okay. Alright, so in this one, we're solving for the. Does that make sense? It's a bit confusing at the beginning, but you feel really better as you move on and do some practice on these questions. But these are called literal equations, and it's part of what we do every day.
Can I use the balcony real quick?
Yeah, please.
Wait, is everyone working on a question?
Oh.
Oh, okay. Like, I thought, like.
I was thinking, like, who's gonna talk about this? Nobody wants to talk about that.
I saw everyone just, like, looking away, so I'm like, oh.
Yes. That's just fun. I was waiting, like, who's gonna ask me for a question? Alright, that's one. So this is another one, PV equals nRT. This is one of the important formula in physics. And then we need to solve for the T and see how you guys can just solve that.
Are the N and the R together?
Yes, it's a multiplication. All of them are multiplication. When we put the letters...
So each variable is separate from each other?
Yeah, basically they're all multiplied together.
Oh, that's... okay.
Like a 2xy, just like that. Okay?
And you said this was in physics?
Yes, it's in the physics.
Yeah. I don't think that's physics.
Physics, if you take physics, they're going to do a lot of math. So, yeah.
You have to take physics at one point, right?
True.
Wait, don't you have the option between chemistry and physics? Aren't those like the...
I mean, it depends on what you want to do. It depends on what the school offer. Yeah.
Oh, so today one of the questions was, what type of scientist do you want to be, right? I'm like, I don't want to be a scientist, I want to be a doctor. And then I go search up what type of scientist has a medical. Then I found physiologist, so I just put that. I don't even know what it is. It just said you must have a medical degree for it, and it does medical stuff. So I'm like, okay.
So that's good. You guys are talking about the future and what's your plans are. It's always important what you want to be and then what you need to do in order to get there. Okay, so that's good. Okay, number 19. Okay, let's see. What do we do?
Oh, I got physics. Where? Can you? Oh yeah. What P times V divided by N divided by R equals T?
Bosha, are you talking to me? Because I muted for you because I don't know. If you're talking to me, just unmute yourself, okay? Okay, so we're solving for the T. So when you're solving for T, obviously you have extra. Is that making sense? Kind of like it's getting eased off now?
Yeah.
As you do more practice questions, you feel like, oh, okay, now it makes more sense.
I kind of don't understand it.
You kind of understand it, you can get it still.
Yeah, I sort of understand it. But
yeah. Yeah, it's a confusing one because we are looking at only the letters and we are solving for a letter in a letters. So that's confusing. So as I mentioned to you at the beginning, yes, it is a confusing one, but it's not that bad. Yeah. You're learning a new one. And then once you a couple of practice questions, you say, oh yeah, it makes sense.
I'm not sure, but number 20 like this. Because he has Mama! Oh, hold on, I'll be right back.
Sure. Okay, so Saisha, you give me the answer for this one. Saisha, are you there? Did I mute myself? No. Okay.
No, I can hear you.
Yeah, okay. Devosha.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think? Solve for this one.
I think it's y minus 3x over 3.
That's good. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I thought it was wrong because you were shaking.
No, you're good. You gotta keep confidence on you guys. You guys do good, okay? You know, when I'm teaching you, I'm gonna reteach the right concept. And once you follow those little things, you feel much better. So
what is it?
Yeah, it is correct.
Well, what is it? I couldn't hear it. Sounds great.
Okay. Yeah. First of all, you look for the variable. Where is the variable? Right here, right? And you're gonna keep that in the first. You're gonna kick out that 3x. So positive 3x means the opposite is negative 3x. So cross out 3x.
Wait, just to make sure, so y minus 3x minus 3
equal 3b, right?
I got all of it right except for y minus.
Since the b is right here, you want to get rid of the 3. So what you do, you divide it by 3. So you end up with the b equal y minus 3x over 3. Okay? That's how you get to. So when you have it here, first your variable is here and also here. So let's try to get rid of the anything extras you have. It's 1/2. So I'm going to multiply by 2 over 1 on both sides. You cross that out. Now 1 over 1 is 1. So 1 times this, 8 minus 6h equal. h2 means 2h. It's the same thing. Okay? Because 2 times 3 is same as 3 times 2. It's a commutative term. And then just look at the smaller variable, which is negative 6h. So I'm going to add 6h on both sides. So then you get 8 equal, that's 8h. And then divide by 8 on both sides. H equals 1. See that? When you solve for the variables, they give you different type of questions. They ask you for a particular variable. Then you have to solve it for this. All you have to use is all the mathematical procedures you can use here. If it is positive, you do the opposite. If it's negative, it's opposite. Everything is opposite, and then apply it and isolate the variable. Once you get the variable is there alone, then you're done pretty much. Okay.